Ash-Shaheed, the all-witnessing, the ever-present witness. This divine name of God, imbued with profound meaning, speaks to a truth that resonates across time and faith. Nothing escapes the gaze of the divine. Imagine a vast open field bathed in the golden light of a summer sunset. The gentle breeze carries the scent of wildflowers, and the only sounds are the rustling leaves and the distant call of a bird. Even in this tranquil setting, unseen by human eyes, God, Ash-Shaheed, is present, witnessing all. This concept of an ever-present, all-seeing God offers comfort and guidance. It reminds us that our actions, both big and small, have meaning and consequence. It guides us towards righteousness, knowing that our deeds are never done in the dark. Ash-Shaheed signifies a God intimately involved in the tapestry of creation, observing and aware of every thread, every detail, and every fleeting moment. This divine presence is not just a passive observer but an active participant in the unfolding of the universe. The idea that nothing escapes the gaze of the divine can be both humbling and empowering. It means that every act of kindness, every moment of compassion, and every effort towards goodness is seen and valued. This awareness can inspire us to live more mindfully, to be more present in our actions, and to strive for a life of integrity and purpose. Knowing that we are always seen by Ash-Shaheed can help us navigate the complexities of life with a sense of accountability and grace. It is a reminder that we are never alone, that our struggles and triumphs are witnessed by a compassionate and just Creator. This can provide solace in times of difficulty and encouragement in moments of doubt. Ultimately, Ash-Shaheed is a name that calls us to a higher standard of living, urging us to be our best selves, knowing that our lives are part of a greater divine narrative. In the grand tapestry of existence, every thread is significant, every moment is precious, and every action is observed by Ash-Shaheed, the all-witnessing, the ever-present witness. In Islam, the name Ash-Shaheed holds immense significance. It emphasizes the absolute knowledge and awareness of God. He is not merely a distant observer but an active participant in His creation, aware of every thought, every whisper, and every deed. This concept fosters a deep sense of accountability among Muslims. Knowing that God witnesses everything encourages mindfulness and sincerity in our actions. It promotes a life lived in accordance with divine guidance, as we strive to please the one who sees all. Furthermore, Ash-Shaheed brings solace and comfort. In times of hardship, knowing that God witnesses our struggles provides strength and hope. It assures us that we are never alone in our pain, that our tears are seen and our prayers are heard. The Quran, the holy book of Islam, beautifully illustrates the name Ash-Shaheed in numerous verses, offering profound lessons for our lives. The name Ash-Shaheed, meaning the witness, signifies God's omnipresence and His all-encompassing knowledge of everything that transpires in the universe. This divine attribute is a source of comfort and guidance for believers, reminding them that they are never alone and that their actions, both seen and unseen, are always under the watchful eye of the Almighty. He knows what goes into the earth and what comes out of it, and what comes down from the sky and what ascends to it. This verse from the Quran emphasizes the meticulous and comprehensive nature of God's knowledge. Just as He is aware of the smallest seed planted in the soil and the rain that nourishes it, He is equally aware of every thought and action of His creation. This profound understanding of the natural world serves as a metaphor for His awareness of our inner and outer lives. And He is with you wherever you are. This simple yet powerful statement reassures us of God's constant presence. Whether we are in the midst of a bustling city or in the solitude of nature, we are never truly alone. This divine companionship offers solace and strength, encouraging us to live our lives with integrity and mindfulness, knowing that we are always in the presence of the divine. And God is seeing of what you do. Quran 57:4. This verse serves as a reminder that our actions are always observed by God. It encourages us to act with sincerity and righteousness, knowing that our deeds are not hidden. This awareness fosters a sense of accountability and encourages us to strive for moral excellence in all aspects of our lives. This verse reminds us that God's knowledge encompasses everything. In a world where information is constantly at our fingertips, it is easy to forget that there is a higher knowledge that surpasses all human understanding. God's omniscience is a reminder that no matter how advanced our technology becomes, it can never replace the divine wisdom and insight that comes from the Creator. In our modern world, where technology often blurs the lines of privacy, this serves as a potent reminder that our actions online and offline are always observed by the divine. The digital age has brought about unprecedented connectivity and access to information, but it has also raised concerns about privacy and surveillance. This verse reassures us that regardless of the technological landscape, God's watchful presence remains constant and unwavering. Another verse states, "And we have made the angels watchers over you, and God is a witness over what you do." Quran 82:10-11. This verse highlights the role of angels as divine recorders of our deeds. It serves as a reminder that our actions are not only observed by God, but also meticulously documented by His angels. This dual layer of observation underscores the importance of living a life of integrity and righteousness. This emphasizes that not only is God a witness, but He has also appointed angels to record our deeds. This divine system of accountability ensures that every action, no matter how small, is noted and will be brought to light on the day of judgment. It encourages us to be mindful of our actions and to strive for goodness in all that we do. This resonates deeply in a world often driven by fleeting fame and online validation. In an age where social media can create a false sense of importance and worth, this verse reminds us that true value lies in the eyes of God. It encourages us to seek His approval rather than the fleeting admiration of others, and to focus on actions that have lasting significance in the sight of the divine. It reminds us that true accountability lies not in the eyes of others, but in the presence of God, Ash-Shaheed. This understanding shifts our focus from seeking external validation to cultivating a sincere and genuine relationship with the divine. It encourages us to live our lives with a sense of purpose and integrity, knowing that our ultimate judge is God, who sees and knows all. Finally, the Quran beautifully captures the essence of Ash-Shaheed in the verse, "Is he not best, who knows what is within the breasts of all?" Quran 67:13. This verse highlights God's intimate knowledge of our innermost thoughts and intentions. It serves as a reminder that God's awareness extends beyond our actions to the very core of our being. This verse highlights God's intimate knowledge of our innermost thoughts and intentions. In a world where appearances can often be deceiving, this divine insight encourages us to cultivate inner purity and sincerity. It reminds us that true worth is not measured by outward appearances but by the sincerity and purity of our hearts. In a world often focused on outward appearances, this verse encourages us to cultivate inner purity and sincerity, knowing that God sees beyond the facade and into the depths of our hearts. It calls us to a higher standard of living, one that prioritizes inner virtue over external validation, and reminds us that our true essence is known and valued by the divine. Section 4. Echoes of Ash-Shaheed in the Old and New Testaments. The concept of a God who sees and knows all is not confined to Islam. This idea transcends religious boundaries and finds a place in the sacred texts of other Abrahamic faiths, such as Judaism and Christianity. It is a testament to the universal nature of this belief, which underscores the omnipresence and omniscience of the divine. In Judaism, the Old Testament, also known as the Hebrew Bible, contains numerous references to God's all-seeing nature. For instance, in the book of Proverbs it is written, "For the eyes of the Lord are in every place, keeping watch on the evil and the good." This passage highlights the belief that God's awareness is not limited by time or space, and that He observes all actions, both righteous and wicked. This echoes the Islamic belief in Ash-Shaheed, affirming that God's awareness extends over all, observing both righteousness and wickedness. The concept of Ash-Shaheed in Islam emphasizes that God is the ultimate witness to all events, actions, and thoughts, ensuring that nothing escapes His notice. Similarly, in Christianity, the New Testament reflects this understanding of divine omniscience. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus says, "For there is nothing covered that will not be revealed, and hidden that will not be known." This statement underscores the belief that truth, no matter how well concealed, will ultimately be revealed under the watchful gaze of God. The New Testament also reflects this understanding. The teachings of Jesus often emphasize the importance of living a life of integrity and transparency, knowing that God is always watching. This belief serves as a moral compass for believers, guiding their actions and decisions. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus says, "For there is nothing covered that will not be revealed, and hidden that will not be known." This emphasizes that truth, no matter how well concealed, will ultimately be revealed under the watchful gaze of God. It serves as a reminder that divine justice will prevail, and that all actions will be accounted for. This emphasizes that truth, no matter how well concealed, will ultimately be revealed under the watchful gaze of God. The idea that nothing can be hidden from the divine is a powerful reminder of the moral and ethical responsibilities that come with faith. It encourages believers to live their lives with honesty and integrity, knowing that their actions are always being observed. These verses, though from different scriptures, resonate with the Islamic concept of Ash-Shaheed, highlighting the shared heritage of these Abrahamic faiths and the universality of a God who witnesses all. This shared belief in a watchful, all-knowing deity serves as a common thread that unites these religions, reminding us of the interconnectedness of our spiritual traditions and the universal truths that bind us together. Section 5. Ash-Shaheed Across Faiths, a Universal Witness. The concept of a universal witness, embodied in the name Ash-Shaheed, transcends the boundaries of religion and culture. Even in traditions that may not have a singular, all-encompassing deity, the idea of a higher power, a cosmic consciousness or karma, often reflects this understanding. The vastness of the universe, with its billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars, inspires awe and wonder. It reminds us of the existence of something far greater than ourselves. Whether we call it God, the universe, or simply a higher power, the realization that we are part of something larger than ourselves often leads to a sense of accountability. It compels us to live ethically, knowing that our actions have repercussions within the grand tapestry of existence. Section 6. Finding Solace in Ash-Shaheed, a Contemplation. Imagine yourself walking through a serene countryside. The air is fresh, carrying the sweet scent of wildflowers. The gentle murmur of a nearby stream and the chirping of birds create a symphony of peace. As you breathe in the beauty of creation, remember Ash-Shaheed. In this moment of tranquility, reflect on the profound comfort that comes with knowing you are not alone. Ash-Shaheed, the all-witnessing, is present. He sees your struggles, hears your prayers, and understands your heart. This awareness is not meant to evoke fear, but rather a profound sense of peace and accountability. It is a call to live authentically, to strive for good, and to find solace in the knowledge that every act of kindness, every prayer whispered, every tear shed, is acknowledged by God. Section 7. Supporting our work, a call to action. If you found this exploration of Ash-Shaheed enriching, we encourage you to engage with our work further. Please consider supporting us by liking this video, sharing it with your friends and family, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful content. Your support helps us continue to explore and share the rich tapestry of Islamic thought and tradition.